What would you do if you found out that your boss had less qualification for his job than you? If the head of your entire department had less experience than you? This is the frustrating case with many government employees who fall under one of 15 executive departments. The head of each department is usually replaced with every president, as they are members of the president's cabinet. There are no legal requirements for this position, resulting in an inconsistent selection of executives with each administration. According to Title III, Chapter 4, Section 301 of the United States Code, the President of the United States is authorized to designate and empower the head of any department or agency in the executive branch, or any official thereof who is required to be appointed by and with the advice and consent of the Senate, to perform without approval, ratification, or other action by the President. This is one of the few times the President's Cabinet is mentioned in the U.S. Code. It was created by the single following sentence in the Constitution. The President may require the opinion in writing of the principal officer in each of the executive departments upon any subject relating to the duties of their respective offices. In all of these references to the President's Cabinet, we as a nation are surrendering unlimited executive authority to these principal officers without question. But how worthy are they of this power? Steve Mount asserts in an article on the Cabinet that, quote, because the Cabinet is not a legal institution, meetings can be at any interval. In fact, the Cabinet may not necessarily ever meet at all. In fact, there need not even be a Cabinet. Some have questioned the need for a Cabinet, and some modern presidents have made little use of them. Since the subject matter apropos to any department varies so widely with that of the others, discussion can break down into turf wars. End quote. Former National Security Advisor Brzezinski once spoke of using the time in cabinet meetings to catch up on newspapers and magazines. The head of each executive department is nominated by the President and confirmed by a simple majority vote from the Senate. Because these positions are presidential appointments with no legal requirements, there is nothing to prevent a job from being given as a political favor rather than because of one's qualification for the role. I propose to install minimum qualifications for each position as head of an executive department, as well as the 7 other administrative areas with cabinet-level status. These criteria will be established by the Senate and will be specific to the needs of each position. Requirements may include at least a master's degree in a related field of study, depending on each department, and 10 years of relevant work experience, including government service. Installing requirements such as these would help to ensure that the best qualified individuals are in positions of power.